This is Chatterbinge
with Kalegi and Caryn Richman.
You might say they are otiose, maybe even inutile. Some may even call them bootless, nugatory, and unavailing. They are words that are useless in that they are no longer used by anyone. Caryn, last night I channeled the spirits of the hosts of the 17th century version of Chatterbinge, and I came up with a bunch of words.
Oh my goodness. You sounded like you were speaking some alien language. But they're very melodious, some of those words. They like sort of roll off your tongue.
The first one, acedia, A-C-E-D-I-A. It means a spiritual or mental sloth. So if you know someone who is a mental sloth, he, she, or they is acedia.
Oh my gosh. It sounds like a disease. It sounds like you need a medication for that. You should be listing all the side effects by taking, it sounds like a medication for something. Don't take acedia if you have high blood pressure.
I almost expect to see you in the commercial for this thing. And then at the end, you're being happy and jovial. And then I find out that my fingernails are about to fall out. That's what happens. So yes.
Okay.
All
acedia.
Right.
Interesting.
Acedia. The next one, acersocomic, meaning one whose hair was never cut. So you know what? Cousin It on the Addams Family was acersocomic.
First of all, when did these words disappear? Do you have any documentation about that? Like, at what point did someone realize we don't need to use that word anymore in our society? Is there any information?
1997. No, this goes all the way back. This is 15th, 16th centuries. Somewhere in that time, people said, you know what, these are dumb words. I don't want to use them anymore, and they faded away.
That had to have been a generational thing, though. It must have taken a few generations for those words to disappear, right?
I would think so.
Yeah, that's interesting. Human beings are fascinating, aren't they?
Here's the next one. Clinomania, and you need to pronounce this one the right way. Clinomania. It is an obsessive desire to lie down. So if I need to just stop and just stretch myself out, I am suffering from clinomania.
Wow. I must be a clinomaniac then, because I always want to lie. I always want to lie down. Who doesn't? It certainly beats standing up, right? No. Is there any Latin connection here? I'm just throwing out rhetorical questions, but like...
Honey, it was 12:30 in the morning last night, and I'm trying to pull segments. I didn't go that
Okay, good job. Let's go.
The next one, elf-lock. I'm picturing the little guy from the Keebler cookie commercial, with someone with his arm around his neck. But no, it means tangled hair. So if you have tangled hair, you are suffering from elf-lock.
Elf-lock. To me, it's like it should be the Aflac commercial. Elf-lock.
I like that.
Elf-lock, like the duck.
Very nice. Yes. See that? We need to send them that idea. I think they could revive the commercial, and there's the new sound effect for the duck. Very nice.
Oh, the Lordy.
Here's a good one. Flibbertigibbet. If someone is a flibbertigibbet, he or she is a flighty or frivolous person. I think you were in a show like that once called The New Flibbertigibbet.
Oh my gosh. That was funny. I don't mean to give you good reviews while we're in the middle of recording this, but that was actually pretty funny.
Thank you.
I feel like I've heard this, but maybe it's just like a cartoon character or I don't know. For some reason, it rings a faint bell.
Really?
But
you've heard flibbertigibbet somewhere?
No,
seriously.
No. Flibbertigibbet. I don't know. Just say it 5 times fast and see what comes out. Flibbertigibbet.
Flibbertigibbet. Flibbertigibbet.
You did it.
Hey.
Oh boy, I think we should be arrested or thrown in failing miserably jail after this one.
Like the jingle says, Ed and Caryn are professionals. Don't try this at home. That's why they made that one. All right, the next one. Griffinage. If you are suffering from griffinage, you have illegible handwriting.
I have nothing to say about that. That's kind of a refined word. Let's use it.
Griffinage.
It's very British.
I cannot read my griffinage. See, I will start to mix that into our conversations now and again, and you'll come to appreciate me more for that. The next one is groaning cheese. It is a cheese used in celebrations of a birth. Now, if I were to walk into my local delicatessen or supermarket right now and went up to the cold cut counter and say, "Hi, can I get some groaning cheese?" I guess I'll get a funny look.
Oh my gosh, but that's perfect. A woman is giving birth and there's groaning cheese. groaning. Women do nothing but, well, they do plenty, but one of the major things in giving birth, the groaning. Oh my gosh, that's bizarre. Is that what they're relating it to? I mean, is that a joke?
I would imagine. No, well, how could that be a joke? It's the birth of another human being. No, this is a celebration. I don't know why we need cheese. The last thing a woman needs after childbirth is too much cheese. But if you're going to get the cheese, you get the groaning cheese. When my wife was giving birth, all she did was complain about her heartburn the entire time. And I still remember that to this day. And I'll obviously hear about that now after she hears this segment. But there you go. Yes.
Well, give her grace. Have you ever pushed a baby out of your body? Excuse me.
No, I have not. So it was, I watched it up close and personal, and it's quite the thing. So yes, I could never do that. I could, please. I had a kidney stone once. It had me down for 4 weeks. So there. So anyway, lunting, Lunting, walking while smoking a pipe.
Really?
So Fred McMurray on the old show My Three Sons, he was lunting at all times.
Is pipe smoking still a thing? My grandfather smoked a pipe, and it was the most delicious cherry-flavored tobacco. But it's interesting. You don't see a lot of people lunting any longer, do you?
Why were you eating the tobacco that came out of your grandfather's pipe? You're telling me how delicious it was.
No, it was the smell that was delicious. I wasn't eating it. But I would be in his little library study. It was a very small space, and he would light up that pipe, and it was just so aromatic and cherry, like you could almost taste the cherry in it. I always associated that smell with him. But do people smoke?
I don't think they do. When was the last time you saw somebody with a pipe? Well, you can't smoke in public anymore really anyway, like on a train or a bus or a plane or in a restaurant. So this would be done in the home. But I don't know anyone who smokes a pipe. You know what? You used to be able to go into the department stores, into the Great Easterns and the Two Guys of the world, and you would have the pipe department in the tobacco section. And there would be this entire array of fancy pipes that you could buy. You don't have, you can't go into Target or Walmart and buy a pipe right now. At least I don't believe so.
No, not the old-fashioned pipes. I mean, we certainly have, drug pipes, but as far as like those old, beautiful, wooden, curvy pipes, like the Sherlock Holmes
Yes.
pipe?
And they would, you could hold the end of it and you could actually, seem more sophisticated and erudite than you really were. But it would add to like this entire picture. It made you look more intelligent.
Okay.
All right, here's the next one. Flibbertigibbet. A Flibbertigibbet is a dirty, worthless person.
Wow, it's a noun. Slubber. Say it one more time.
Flibbertigibbet. Slubberdegullin.
Oh my gosh! First of all, you sound like you're hosting a game show right now. Love it.
Here's a good one. Twirl blast. I haven't been able to do this since I was in my 40s, but anywho, twirl blast, and it is a tornado.
Wow, well that makes complete sense. That's exactly what a tornado is. It's a blast of twirl. There you go. Right?
Blast of twirl.
It's twirling air that's blasting through. Why are you laughing at me? Is it not?
No, I think it's wonderful. You took this entire segment and you just boiled it down to its most simple essence. I give you this word that has not been used in 400 or 500 years, twirl blast. And all you said, you know what? It's a blast of twirl. It makes perfect sense. I'm Ed Kalegi.
And I'm Caryn Richman. And this is Chatterbinge.
Don't try this at home. Ed and Caryn are professionally trained communicators.
This is Chatterbinge.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can always catch our best guest conversations and segments right here on the YouTube home of Chatterbinge.